All right. So good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all of you. No, so we are here again for financial market, no, and other institutions, no, particularly in the Philippine setup. No, we'll discuss today about the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. No, so ano bang ibig sabihin or what are the roles, no, of our BSP or the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas? Okay. So topics for today. We'll discuss about introduction first to the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, then also about the BSP objectives, their functions, their monetary policy instruments, and ano ba yung recent performance, no, of the BSP, who is the current BSP governor, no, and who are the previous BSP governors, and also we discuss about org structure of it, no, particularly for the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, then the BSP roles and economic stability. So, but kailangan pa natin, no? Why we need to have this Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas? And the last one is all about conclusions. Okay, sige. Let's begin, no? So, introduction to Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. So, this is the old logo, no, of the BSP. Alright, so it established on January 3, 1949, no, with the old logo, no. Re-established on July 3, 1993. Ibig sabihin, matagal na sila, 1949 pa, and re-established on July 3, 1993 under the new Bank Act of the Republic Act number 7653. No? So, ang ating headquarters, no, ay nasa Roas Boulevard, no. So if you notice, if you're into the CCP, makikita mo 'yan doon, no. Sa PICC malapit doon, no. So the BSP complex in the Roas Boulevard, or Manila City. So what is the mandate, no, for this Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas? Ang sabi, to maintain the price stability. Okay? Conducive to balance and sustainable economic growth. Okay, so ibig sabihin, in terms of the mandate, no, so ano yung keywords? To maintain price stability, no? And to have sustainable economic growth. Class, ito na yung this is the new logo of the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. Now, no, so binago nila, no, with the logo. And the primary objective of the BSP is that to maintain the price stability conducive to balance and sustainable economic growth. So what are the key words, no? Maintain price stability. Parang kanina lang, naulit lang, no? And to have sustainable economic growth. And there are also secondary objectives. Ito yung mga objectives secondary, no? Pag sinasabi natin Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. So number one is to promote and preserve monetary stability. Ibig sabihin, we need to have monetary system in order for us to promote and preserve it. And number two, very important also class that in terms of the BSP is to ensure the convertibility of our national currency. Ibig sabihin, yan yung ating kaperahan, no? So, to promote and ensure the convertibility. Okay. And number three, very important also class that it should be to promote a sound and efficient financial system. Kaya nga class, 'di ba, ang BSP ang nag-audit sa ating mga bangko. Alright, para at least we can have sound and efficient financial system. And also very important that in terms of the Bangko Sentral is that to foster stable, uh, efficient payments and settlement system, di ba? BSP is the one also who regulated the payment system or the bills payment na tinatawag natin. And the last one, no, ang role natin is to ensure the integrity of the Philippine peso. Okay, so yan. So ensure the integrity of the Philippine peso. Dapat strong ang ating Philippine peso with some other currencies. Kaya lang, yan nga lang, medyo mataas ang Philippine peso ngayon, no? With $1. Okay. So, what are the BSP functions? So, I will do it one by one. So, number one, the BSP functions are monetary policy implementation. So, same as kanina, no? So, what do you mean, class, of to monitor or to have implementations for our monetary policy. Ang sabi diyan is to formulate and implement policies to influence money supply and interest rates. So, ibig sabihin, we have more money, we have to implement it, and at the same time to have stable interest rates. Hindi mataas, hindi naman mababa, tamang-tama lang, no? So that would be part of our monetary policy. So ano pa? So the Bangko Sentral also class is that, of course, for currency issuance. So what do you mean of currency issuance? Exclusive authority to issue our Philippine peso. Di ba ngayon binago nila ang mga, di naman binago, no? Ano ba yung polyester, no? So yung mga animals na yung ating nasa Philippine currency, no? So I don't know, no? So that will be part of the government, no? Pero unless, no, the functions is to exclusive authority to issue the Philippine currency. What else? Plus, in terms also of the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, it is also the lender of the last resort. What do you mean of lender of the last resort? Ibig sabihin, it provide also emergency liquidity to financial institutions. Ibig sabihin, to provide, no, emergency liquidity. Okay? Yun nga, para at least the lender of last resort, sila yung nagpapautang, no, sa atin, no? So, especially sa ating mga bangko, no? Provide emergency liquidity to financial institutions. Number 4, our Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas also, it financial supervision. It regulate and supervise banks and non-bank uh, institutions, no, with quasi-banking functions and other financial institutions. Ibig sabihin, di ba, sila yung bank examiner, no? So, kung palugit na yung bangko, no, sila yung magsasabi na they need to stop the bank already, no? Because they regulate and supervise banks and non-banks financial institutions. Okay. Tandaan to, class, ha? And number 5, management of foreign reserves, no? So, maintain sufficient and international reserves. Yes, we have naman other currencies, and the BSP should maintain it, no, to have sufficient international reserves. And also gold, di ba? Yes, we have gold. Yung gold natin ay Bangko Sentral, no, ang kanilang nag-manage. Okay. And number 6, exchange rate policy. So what do you mean of exchange rate policy? Again, Philippine peso to any other currency. Yan yung role nila, no? Determine and implement exchange rate policy. Ibig sabihin, pag yan ay, pag hindi yan na-implement, no? So, papangit yung ating Philippine peso. Okay. Then, we have also here number 7, act as a government banker. So, what do you mean, class, as act as a government banker? Act as an official depository and financial advisor of the government. So, sila yung under the Department of Finance ito, di ba? So, they will act as an official depository and financial advisor. So, sila yung nag-advise if there would be any or in terms of the monetary policy of the government. Okay. Ano ba? So, ito, class, are all of the BSP functions. Next is about the BSP monetary policy instruments. So, what are the instruments or the monetary policy? So, number 1, we have open market operations, no? Ibig sabihin, we buy and sell, no? Buy and sell of the government securities and regulate our money supply. That's also one that we need to have or to establish. We have also your discount rate policy, setting the interest rate to loans and other financial institutions. So, yan din. Then, we have also here reserve requirement as discussed kanina, no? So, reserve requirements, also part of this is to determine the minimum reserves each bank must hold or bank must hold, okay? Or foreign exchange operations. That's also one, no? So, ulit-ulit lang tayo, di ba? So, part of this is about the forex or the foreign exchange, intervening in the foreign exchange market, no? To stabilize the peso, The term deposit policy, we offer also term deposits to manage our liquidity. And we have also here repurchase agreement or engaging to repurchase agreement to adjust banking system liquidity. Siyempre, ang goal naman natin is we have enough cash. We are liquid, no? And we have to monitor it, 'di ba? Yan naman yung pinaka-goal ng ating Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. Okay. So again, open market operations, discount rate policy, reserve requirements, our foreign exchange operations, our term deposit facility, and we have our repurchase agreement. Okay. So next topic is all about ano ba yung recent performance. So today is 2025, so we have here 2024. So ano yung recent performance last year? So net income daw of the 11.3 billion January to November, a significant increase from 23.3 billion in the same period in 2023. So maganda, no? In terms of profitability. Okay. Next one. Factors contributing to the profit, no? So bakit mataas yung ating net income, higher interest income. And again, 'di ba, as discussed kanina, sila yung nagbebenta ng gold sa Pilipinas, no? Profits from gold sales amid the global price surge. So in terms amount of the balance of payment surplus, USD 2.12 billion January to November, at 30% decrease from USD of 3.03 billion in the same period in 2023. We have also your current account deficit projected to narrow to the USD 10.4 billion or 2.2% of the GDP in the year 2024. So yan yung mga nangyari. Okay, so mga recent performance lang ng ating Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. Okay. Next topic is all about same lang to. Next topic is who is the BSP governor. So our BSP governor under Marcos administration, no, Bongbong Marcos, no, he is Eli M. Remolona, no, since July 3 of 2023. So sino ba si who is Eli M. Remolona Jr., no? So former Federal Reserve Bank of the New York and the Bank for International Settlements, and also serves as an ex-officio chairman of the Anti-Money Laundering Council. Ano nga yung class? AMLA, di ba? So yan, so siya si BSP Governor. And meron siyang deputy governors, no? Si Francisco Daquila Jr., we have Tucci Fanasher, we have Mamerto Tangonan, we have Eduardo Bobier, and Bernadette Romulo Puyat. So sila yung ating mga BSP deputy governors. Okay. And we have also here our BSP monetary board member, no? From left to right, sabi niya, Romeo L. Bernardo. We have Anita Linda Aquino. Our former BSP governor and our, I think, former Department of Finance Secretary Benjamin E. Jokno. Of course, our BSP governor now, Eli M. Remolonta. Then we have Bruce J. Tolentino and Rosalinda Y. De Leon. So sila yung mga BSP Monetary Board. Now, no? Ito naman yung ating mga previous or mga former BSP governors, no? If I remember, Jokno here, no? Sige, I think I have here list, no, of the former BSP governors, no? Yung iba hindi ko kilala, no? But the name lang ang kilala ko, no? So ito 'yon. So sino yung mga BSP governor, no? Served from January 3, 1949 to December 31, 1960, Miguel Cuaderno Sr. We have Andres Castillo, served from January 6, 1961 to 1967. By the way, Miguel, 11 years, no? Si Andres Castillo, 6 years only. Alfonso Calalang, January 1, 1968 to 1970, only 2 years. Then Gregorio Licaros, January 10, 1970 to January 15, 19, ito, mahaba-haba, 11 years, no? 1981. Jaime Silaya, January 16, 1981 to January 18, 1984, 3 years only. Then we have Jose B. Fernandez Jr., January 19, 1984 to February 19, 1990. So 6 years. Then 3 years only, Jose L. Cuisha or Cusha Jr. served from January 1990 to July 2, 1993. So iba yung mga 6 years lang, iba 2 years, iba 3 years, no? So we have Gabriel Singson from July 6, 1993 to July 5, 1999. So honestly class, ang naabutan ko dito yung Rafael Benaventura, no? I am familiar because of the Philippine peso, di ba? Nandoon yung Bangko Central Governor, pinaperma nila yung mga pera natin, no? Kaya familiar is Rafael Benaventura, served on last July 6, 1999 to 2005. Then we have Amando Tetanco, July 3, 2005 to July 3, 2017. Then we have Nestor Espinilla, July 3, 2017 to February 23, 2019. Okay, so medyo matagal na si Amando Titaco, no? So, 12 years. Nestor Espinilla ulit for 2 years. Benjamin Jokno for 3 years, no? So, our I think former finance secretary, di ba? Or yan. And then Felipe Medalla, June 30, 2022 to July, only 1 year, I think. And then the last, our previews, now, our governor is Eli M. Remolona Jr., July 3, 2023, and is the current governor. So, yan yung ating mga BSP governors, no? Or the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas governors. Okay. So, ano bang ginagawa nila, no? So, the org structure of the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. They act daw as monetary board, the policy-making body of the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. Ano pa yung mga gawain ng mga governor, no? So, monetary and economic sector formulates and implements monetary policy. Ulit-ulit lang. Financial supervision sector, they oversees banks and non-bank financial institutions. Payment and currency management sector manages currency, issuance, and payment system. Corporate service sector handles humans, financial, and physical resources. And the regional operations and advocacy sector, it manages regional operations and consumer advocacy. So, madami-dami, di ba? Yan yung mga role ng ating BSP governor and the BSP deputy governors. Again, monetary board, monetary and economic sector, financial supervision sector, payment and currency management sector, corporate service sector, and the last one as will act as a regional operators and advocacy sector. Okay. So last two slides no is all about ano yung BSP role no in the economic stability. So to be specific, ang sabi nila, inflation targeting. It aims to keep inflation within 2% to 4% range. Please take note, meron silang, our government has target or aims. No? It is only within 2 to 4% inflation rate. No? And number two, we have our interest rate adjustment. Ibig sabihin, modifies the policies or the policy rates to influence our economic activity. Okay. So, very important also class that we need also to have this, no, particularly for this, no, particularly for yun nga, sa ating mga interest rates, no. So we have liquidity management. So ano naman yung management or our liquidity, no? So ensures adequate liquidity in the financial system. So isa rin yung sa mga role natin. Okay? We have here exchange rate stability. Plus if you notice, parang ano lang siya, no? Yan din yung ginawa natin kanina, no? So as a whole, yes. Then we have exchange rate stability and system supervision, intervenes in the foreign exchange market to stabilize peso, and maintains a sound and resilient financial system. So that will be your BSP role in the economic stability. Okay. So to end this, no, so my conclusions for this as part of the BSP, no. So what is the commitment of the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas? Sabi diyan, to maintain the price stability and promote a sound financial system. And with this, as part of the strategic goals to achieve sustainable economic growth, to enhance the financial conclusions or inclusions, and to strengthen the monetary policy framework. And future outlook daw ng BSP is to continue to adaptation or continued adaptation to global economic challenges and domestic. So that's all my video no about the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. And for this video for financial market. We hope to see you again in my next video. Thank you and have a good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all of you. Bye-bye.